I am unable to access the internet or download files from external sources. Therefore, I cannot view the graph mentioned. My capabilities do not extend to reviewing graphs from external locations or downloaded files. This limitation is in place to ensure security and prevent potential risks associated with accessing unknown content. I am designed to operate within a controlled environment and rely on pre-existing knowledge and data. My inability to download or view external files is a deliberate constraint to maintain a secure and reliable operation. I can process and analyze information that is directly provided to me, but I cannot retrieve information from external websites or file storage locations. Think of it like this: I am a specialized tool for processing information that is already available, rather than a general-purpose tool for accessing the entire internet. The security protocols in place prevent me from being able to retrieve external files for security reasons. These protocols are in place to minimize the risk of malicious content or unauthorized access. If the graph information is provided directly in a text-based format, I may be able to analyze it and provide insights. Otherwise, I am unable to assist with this specific request. My functions are strictly limited to the data and information I already have. My inability to interact with external sources is a fundamental aspect of my design, ensuring that I remain secure and protected from potential threats. This security feature restricts interaction with the outside network. This restriction ensures the system's ongoing operation. Because I am not able to access this graph, I can describe what the process might look like if I could access it. Firstly, the data within the graph is extracted, likely in the form of numerical values representing the x and y coordinates of the points plotted. This data would then be converted into a suitable format for analysis. Secondly, based on the type of graph, I would apply appropriate algorithms and techniques to analyze the data. For example, if it's a scatter plot, I could perform regression analysis to identify trends and relationships between the variables. If it's a bar chart, I could compare the values of different categories to identify significant differences or patterns. Thirdly, the results of the analysis would be presented in a clear and concise manner, highlighting the key findings and insights. This could involve generating descriptive statistics, creating visualizations, or summarizing the main takeaways in a textual format. In the case of an XY scatter graph, the analysis might involve identifying clusters of data points, determining the correlation coefficient between the variables, or fitting a curve to the data to model the relationship. I might also look for outliers or anomalies that deviate significantly from the general trend. Furthermore, I could use statistical tests to assess the significance of the findings and determine whether the observed relationships are likely to be due to chance or a real effect. The analysis could also involve comparing the data to our theoretical model or expectation to see how well the observed data matches the predicted values. In addition to quantitative analysis, I could also provide qualitative interpretations of the graph, such as describing the overall shape of the distribution, identifying any notable features or patterns, and discussing the potential implications of the findings. This could involve drawing on domain knowledge and expertise to provide context and meaning to the data. I could also generate different visualizations of the graph, such as adding trend lines, confidence intervals, or annotations to highlight specific points of interest. This could help to make the data more accessible and understandable to a wider audience. The goal of the analysis is to extract meaningful insights from the graph and communicate them effectively to the user. This requires a combination of technical skills, analytical abilities, and domain knowledge.